Coach, you know as well as anyone that there's going to be games, there's going to be adversity, and your team passed their first test of that adversity here today. Talk about the win.
I think it's a huge team win. I was really pleased that they hung in there. You know, they got an early jump, and we haven't learned quite yet how to finish on early jumps, but we certainly never quit. And I'm really extremely pleased with the team going to 6 innings. When the other team comes and ties it up in the seventh inning,
yep.
It makes it difficult to come pick yourself up, and they did. So that's a sign of a good team. It's a sign of a team that won't quit. Milford is, as I say every year, one of the finest programs you'll play. They're as good as any team will meet in the States or the regionals if we're fortunate enough to play in the States. We're already in the regionals, we're hosting, and I'm glad that we're not backing into that. Even if we don't finish here, we're making a good showing against our own zone, so it's important.
Absolutely. Louis DeBolio, big reason why your team jumped out in front, had a couple big hits there earlier. Talk about his approach at the plate and what makes him so successful.
Well, Louis is really probably the most improved hitter I have. He was always a good hitter, but he's learned to take the ball the other way. He's learned patience, and he's having fun. He gets mad when he doesn't get hit, and that's always good, but he has taken a different approach this year. He goes to all fields, which makes a major difference, and he's playing third base, and he hasn't really played there. And he's a gamer, he's an athlete. He goes in, and man, I wish I had 100 Louis. I mean, that left-hand stroke is sweet, Coach.
Absolutely. Last one.
All the respect in the world for
my
this
friend
man
Steve
right
DeVito.
All the respect in the world.
Great coaches right here.
He's the best.
Coach, take care. Last one, Coach. You know, obviously, you know, you have some options there, you know, with arms towards the end. What's the line of thinking? You know, you bring Shaughnessy in there to face the lefty and then ride him out. How does that decision make?
My line of thinking was that Parker was not going to put us in this situation, but he got tired, and he gutted the game. I give him a lot of credit, a lot of guts today. You know, you can't walk people. That's the key. These teams take advantage of mistakes like we took advantage of their mistakes. My situation was I wanted Pat to come in and pitch to that lefty. I thought his pitches were close. They were probably outside, but he came close. And then, of course, Reynolds is a great hitter for them, and he hit the ball in the hole. And just what he had to do, he did his job. Not that I was surprised, but of course I was hoping he hit it right at the time he cued, but he didn't. And then I always believe that Patrick is a special pitcher, and he can settle down. You saw him last year in the season. You saw him in the playoffs. Patrick was one of the reasons we won last year. And I'm hoping we're going to ride him again this year. And I had Dylan Degon ready, but now I got him for tomorrow's championship for this bracket. And I got to decide how I want to use him. I haven't made up my mind yet, but my thought process that Patrick was the guy throws a little differently, and he was left-handed. And that was the difference.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.